Alright guys, welcome back to another live stream. As you can see, we have a very important game coming up. We're going to be playing Inter Milan in the Europa League. Now, we have just played a hell of a lot of matches on the run up to this game. And obviously, I want to be starting a fully fit, starting 11 as it is Europa League action. Also want to give chance to other players as well. So we're just going to quickly breeze through this and start some of these boys. I think we'll go for Saka. Sarabia. And finally, Iwobi is available to select for the right wing. So we will pop him there. Usually he's not even an option, which is frustrating. But at least he is now. We know that we can pop him there. So that is going to be our starting 11. Ideally would like to keep Munir and Aubameyang on the bench as options. And then we're going to have to look down here at who else is fully fit or almost fully fit. Hughes we're trying to develop, so I will throw him there. Do you know what? Actually, in the previous game that we played him, in that previous stream that we did, he actually played pretty well. I was quite impressed with him overall, so happy days. Yeah, he did do quite well for us. Pleguezuelo was also after game time as well. I mean, I've left out Saka. I might swap him for Munir, actually. Thinking about it now. Or for Aubameyang. Aubameyang is significantly tired, so we'll put Saka on there instead. Now, it is a significantly weak bench, but I don't really have much options, guys. My hands are quite tied. We've played a lot of games in very close proximity of each other, and it's been really tough to constantly have a fully fit starting 11. But we've somewhat managed. We have somewhat managed to do so. Quick sip of my coffee this morning. I hope everybody is doing okay. We're almost there, guys. We're almost at the weekend. It is Friday Eve. And it's a good day Thursday, I always find. So we did lose the first leg 2-1. And this is the second leg of the game. So we need a good, solid result. We need to be good at the back. Hopefully not concede. But most importantly, we need goals, guys. We need to make sure that we get some goals here.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Arsenal with plenty of work to do after that first leg. Not quite good enough, really. They'll need a better performance tonight if they're to progress to the next round.
He's just offside, Ryan Fraser. But yeah, I was gutted that I lost that first leg because I felt that we were really, really hard done by, actually.
Yeah, most coaches are adopting this formation. What it does give you is two holding players in front of the back four to protect them. But it's also
and it's that guy that we've got to watch. And that is a really, really bad start, guys. We could be exiting the Europa League here. We could be exiting the Europa League. I mean, it's not all bad. Worst case scenario, if we do come out of the Europa League, we will still be in the Champions League next season. We're sitting firmly at the top of that Premier League table. But it's not over. And, I just... Wow. Rodriguez just almost turned that into his own net. Oh dear, guys. Oh dear, oh dear. The way that I thought about the Europa League in this season was, if, this is the only time I want us to be in the Europa League. This is, and we're only in it because of the game, because it's the first season. So, I don't want to see the Europa League ever again. I want to be in the Champions League every single season after this, because that's where I believe that Arsenal should be. He took so long to make that pass. Come on, Ryan. Oh. So yeah, with the Europa League, I thought I would like to win it while I'm in it. like, because I don't plan on being in it again.
And he's fired over the corner. Well, he's missed it.
And we definitely won't be next season. I can say that with absolute confidence. Kind of regretting not putting Aubameyang on the bench now. What can I do, guys? All my players are knackered.
Now Brozovic, Raja Nainggolan, Politano.
Well done. Oh, come on, lads. Shocking away with it.
It'll be a corner.
I don't know how that's a corner, but okay.
Yeah,
it's 9-goal and he absolutely makes this side. It was his shot that was saved. Well saved by Nick Pope. But the rebound, we couldn't do anything about that. It was just the way that it fell. That's a foul, referee. Come on. Can we have a card for that, please? Thank you. 3-1 on accurate, guys. We've got a long way to go.
Brozovic. And on the ball, Sarabia.
Sarabia's really gone off for me. He was really good.
An abundance of space.
But he's been done jack shit for a long time now.
Not all that convincing defensively. Ryan Fraser.
Unlucky Ryan.
He had the sixth sense to know what to do and win it back. Pablo Sarabia.
It's better.
Xhaka with it. Oh, that's
shit pass.
And now they have the ball again.
That's not bad though. Oh, the last pass again. Same. It's always like the same thing that happens.
Here's Xhaka. Really good block. Balde.
So frustrating, this, guys. So frustrating. I'm not sure what we need to win this game. I have no idea. I'm a bit clueless right now. I really am.
Dennis Suarez. And on the ball, Sarabia. Well, he's opened up the defence here.
Passing's really, really off key. It's not. The passes aren't going anywhere where I'm directing them. They're just really, really poor.
And it's a quality pass.
You fucking idiot.
Just wanted to get it out of there.
That last ball, that last little square into the box would have made all the difference. If anybody gets any contact on that, and that's a goal. Come on. Oh, just fucking hit it. I'm getting really frustrated now, guys. I'm getting really frustrated with these guys. It's just annoying. It's just annoying because we were unlucky to go 2-1 down in that first leg. We were unlucky to lose that. We were really, really hard done by. We should have had a penalty. The referee played advantage, but I didn't want... When did I choose for an over-the-top through ball? I just chose for a normal through ball then. Fucking idiots, I swear to God, man. But yeah, the referee played advantage for like a split second, and we ended up not getting the penalty because he played advantage. But I tried to pull away from the ball, and I did, but as I pulled away, the advantage thing had gone. That was it, like straight away. It was really, really bad.
It will be. Lacazette here.
He should have just given us the penalty.
It will be now. Xhaka with it. Dennis Suarez. Opportunity.
Even Lacazette's struggling. What can I do when my main man is struggling in front of goal? What am I supposed to do in that situation, guys? What am I supposed to do?
Well, let's see, does he mean business? And on the ball, Sarabia. Iwobi.
Iwobi feels kind of slow. I'm not sure what's going on, but Iwobi feels really slow. Really, really slow. I think we're out, guys. I think we're out of the Europa League.
It is the second and decisive leg of this Europa League round of 16.
I know I can't have it all. We are cruising the Premier League. We're absolutely smashing it. I think we're still 12 points clear, possibly more than that now. But I just don't know what else to do.
To shield the ball. Now Lacazette. Now this is Suarez. Lacazette. And here's Iwobi.
Shit. Absolutely shocking. Just not sure what we're lacking now. The bench is weak.
A good night's work for this fellow so far, Lee. Well, Derek has had a stormer, hasn't he? Scored a goal.
Come on,
It's
Ryan.
a weighted pass.
Oh, how has he still got that?
Cul-de-sac.
Hi, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming in. It's a little bit ragey, so bear with me.
Over it comes.
Not always this angry, but I'm significantly annoyed in this particular game. Yeah, the team is shocking. Everybody is playing shockingly. The passing is awful.
Xhaka with it. And Sarabia. Staunch rearguard action. Promising looking ball. It will be. And the shot decidedly lacking accuracy. Well, he had other
I'm
options
gonna
as well,
properly
but he chose
drop
to-
Sarabia. If he carries on, he's not gonna get any first team football at all for the rest of the season. If he carries on.
Now Brozovic.
I might even look to sell him.
They're showing a real commitment to passing the ball forward. But now, let's see what comes next. Just a bit too high with that powerful effort. He's just leaned back down.
Come on, boys. I mean, we have got a weaker starting 11 out, but it's still capable of. These players have been performing really well this season.
Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. It is a fruitful forward run.
Where was his support, guys? Where was Ryan's support then? What was he supposed to do with that, huh? Where was his support? What was that pass? This is what I mean about the passing. It's not going, the passes aren't going anywhere where I'm directing them to go. It's almost as if sometimes, even in career mode, like, is career mode partially scripted as well? I don't know. It's weird.
Rodriguez.
Come on, Rodriguez.
Passing it around neatly and swiftly. What can they do from this position?
That was a lovely ball into the box. Really good ball.
Versalco.
Shame about the players in the middle.
Politano with it. Read it superbly to take
Well
back
done, Granite.
possession.
Lacazette's been piss poor in this game. Absolutely terrible.
Giving the ball
You
to
go
the
through.
opposition
Nah,
attack.
we're not going through. We're done. We're done in the Europa League. And it's a shame. It's a shame, but
Versalco. And Politano
we
with
have
it.
played so many games all close together that I have no,
And the defender takes care of business.
you know, I'm missing a lot of players
Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here.
through tiredness. Right, I'll play ultra attacking now,
A purposeful attack this. The emphasis on getting the
as
ball
we don't
forward.
we seem like we need that help attackingly, so go on away. Fuck you, Lacazette. That is one simple pass and Iwobi is clean through.
Tremendous vision.
Lacazette hasn't turned up. Nobody's turned up in this game. None of them.
Developing situation.
I'm really disappointed in every single player on this pitch right now.
Tremendous ball played through. Turning inside. Where's he going to go? Not problematic for the keeper.
Seriously, fuck this.
Now Versalco. Xhaka with it. Pablo Sarabia.
So that's a great pass, that, but
to attack from. Now what can they do from here? It goes beggingly. That could
he's got to come off. He's got to come off. He's been the biggest letdown in this game, actually. Him and Lacazette.
Is the time to go to the bench.
Really big letdowns in this game.
Brozovic.
I don't care who I'm bringing on for him. He just does not deserve to be on this pitch right now.
And that is offside.
Yeah, get him off. Next game, I'm dropping Sarabia. Sarabia won't play over Ozil anyway, but I'm dropping him completely. And Lacazette. I'm dropping the pair of them from the team after this game. Munir has already done more than Lacazette all game.
Well, in the second half, trailing, albeit by a small margin. How should they? Can they cut up in the defence with a through ball? Keita Balde, real chance.
Done.
And it's gone in.
We're done.
And on aggregate here,
We're done, guys. The team, these players are a fucking disgrace in this game. I have to say, an absolute disgrace. Every last one of them. I'm really disappointed in them. I really am. I know you can't have it always, all the time, but terrible. We deserve this. We deserve it. We do. Yeah.
Xhaka. And here's Iwobi. He's just a thorough reader of the game, and there we saw it. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Often tempting to blow your whistle straight away, but the referee let it flow and then went back and handed out the yellow card.
It's really gutting, this is. Really, really gutting, because we've done so well all season, and I mean, we are flying the Premier League table, but we're out of the Europa League. Oops. Well played, Inter. I hope they go on to win it. I really do.
All departments of their team was functioning well. The midfield dominated, and up front they were clinical.
They played really, really well. I mean, for me, Raja Nainggolan was their key sort of guy in everything, but nah, I'm so annoyed with the guys after that. Really annoyed. See, apparently our best player was Iwobi, and I thought he was shocking, so that says it all. Well, goodbye Europa League. See you fucking later. Didn't like you anyway. Didn't like you anyway, Europa League. Let me show you guys something. Anybody who could have... Hi, Samuel. Look at this, right? So, it started here, right? We play Spurs, which is a really high intense game. We have 1 day off. Then we play Man City, which is another high intense game. I need, in those 2 games, we won. We won 2 really important games there for our Premier League campaign. If we win those, you know, we potentially won the league massively by doing that, by winning those games. We then have another day break and are again in Europa League football, which is another important game, and we lose 2-1. That game was really, really, like, we were really hard done by, and I'm not just saying that, we were genuinely really hard done by. Ryan Fraser was on the edge of the box. It either would have been, right, I'll try and describe it as best as I can. So Fraser's on a run. At this point, we are 1-0 down. Ryan Fraser's on a run. He gets to the edge of the box, so it could have been a penalty. It could have been a free kick on the edge of the box. Either or I would have taken. But when it happened as well, the foul that happened, as Fraser, just before Fraser got fouled, in the middle of the box, there was Lacazette who was being marked. Then there was Aubameyang, clear as day, right by the back post, on his own. that cross was aimed for Aubameyang. I actually pressed a cross. It was going in, and Aubameyang was highlighted, and I saw the goal in my head already. I saw it. I thought, yes, there we go. It's going to be 1-1. But because Fraser got fouled, the game carried on. I wanted to get they said that they were playing advantage, get the advantage signal come up for like a split second, and then it went off. So it just, it really, really frustrated me. Really frustrated me, because either way, if he hadn't have fouled me and that cross went where it was intended to go, that would have been a goal. Or if it was either a penalty, a goal, even a free kick on the edge of the box, I would have wagered we would have scored from that. But the fact that we got nothing out of that when it was a definite goal scoring opportunity, and to make it worse, the guy only got a yellow card after as well, which is, it's so frustrating. That was really, really frustrating. That really annoyed me. And we went on to lose 2-1. Then after that game, we've only got a 2-day break. And then we're playing Man United, and we won 2-1. So these Premier League fixtures, these tough Premier League fixtures that have possibly won us the league now, we won. And they're all played in such close proximity, I think, of each other. We then only have a 3-day break, and we're playing the second leg, and we just got battered 3-0. It sucks, it really does. We've only got 2 days off now. We're playing Bournemouth in the Emirates FA Cup quarter-final. Then we've got a day off. Then we're playing Bournemouth again. It's a joke, guys. It's an absolute joke. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I really don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. But, press conference. I don't really do these often, but those guys need motivating after that performance, because that was shocking. Guess you finished second year of college, or what, 2, 3 months? Oh, nice. I bet you feel so good now that you're off for a bit. Must be the nicest feeling. So yeah, we are out of the FA Cup, but it's going to take ages to go through these, isn't it? I just want to get the Premier League table. It won't show it because of the... No, it's actually just after this one. Wait, where's it gone? Oh. It won't show it because... Why won't it show the... Because we're in FA Cup mode. How can I get the Premier League table up? I guess I can't, but we are cruising. We're absolutely smashing the Premier League. So I guess you can't have it all ways, can you? I can't expect to win everything in the first season. So just winning the league, it'll be good enough. And I know for a fact that even if things went horribly, horribly wrong now, I think we are too far at the top of the Prem to not even get... We could still slip up and not win it, but I think we've definitely got Champions League football for next season. We're coming up into... These guys signed Kazawa. That is a pretty good signing for them. Yeah, I bet you're relieved. You need to, chill now. Coming up in the FA Cup against Bournemouth. Going to play people that are fully fit. We'll keep Ozil, I think. I'm going to start Aubameyang. And can I play anybody else on the left, or are they all tired? I might actually start Saka. He's been pretty good for me this season. Munir I'll keep on the bench. Fraser's going to have to come off. Yeah, we'll put Hughes back on there. I might promote... I was going to say I'll promote some of the youth players, but it's pointless now because they're not going to get much game time regardless. Gonna have to be Gilmore, I think. Xhaka for... Might have to put like leave those three and then have three defenders. I think it's gonna have to be. It's not ideal. That's all I've got available at hand, so. Oh, I'm so annoyed with the guys after that game. I'm really annoyed with them. Really annoyed. Lacazette and Sarabia in particular. Really annoyed with them. Well, the effect of a chocolate. Oh, nice. Nice, I have a coffee right now. I haven't had a hot chocolate for ages. Went out with a friend the other day. We went out for some food. And she was like, I'm going to have... She was like... There's me debating buying like a picture of, you know, a cocktail or whatever. There's me debating having, you know, an alcoholic drink. And she was like... I just went for Coke in the end. I played it calm. And she was like... Is it bad that I want a hot chocolate? I was like, well, I'm kind of sitting here debating on alcohol and you're like, hot chocolate. Oh wow, look at that ball. Mad.
Just hoping that doesn't affect their performances.
And our match today, Arsenal, and they play Bournemouth. Well, we expect goals today, and if we expect them from anyone in particular, it'll be Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
Yeah, I think that's.
Imagine if Aubameyang played for like France, like national team. I mean,
still difficult to keep up with when he stretches those.
Because he's pretty fluent in French, isn't he? And did he live there or something? I think he played. Did he play in France? He might have done.
But you look at the players in that five, that midfield five, and I think a couple at least will be trying to support the lone frontman.
Don't really want Aubameyang taking this throw.
Today, Fernando Muslera starts in goal. Nathan Ake starts.
They signed Muslera as well. Decent guys, well done. Unlucky. Mkhitaryan's had a really good season for me this season. I was debating the possibility of letting him go, but he's done well actually. I want to keep him at least for one more season. Already based of how he's played this season.
The chance did open up for that kind of shot.
Well, if you don't have a go.
Oops.
Place to win the ball here.
Place that straight at the.
Good vision here. Awkward for the goalkeeper, but he was positive. Just beat the attacker to the ball. They're looking good when they get the ball out wide, as they've done here. Now, can he take them on? Now, it could be a chance.
Great run from Kolasinac there. Absolutely brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant.
Oh damn, I'm panicking. I'm supposed to be in work today, but the girl that I'm in work with today has just said I'll see you at 4. Then she's put, oh no I won't, I thought you were in. Like, mate, I am in. Oh my god. I'm actually worried now. Let me just message this really quick. I'm possibly wasting a corner here. Oh no, I'm not. We're still on it. We're still on it. That's really just scared me.
Defended well. It's a corner coming up yet again. Swung in from the corner. Strong punch from the corner by the keeper. He's got his shot off now.
Oh, unlucky.
Got in the way. On the move and able to cut out the pass.
Did you see Joe Felix sign for... No, I didn't. I thought he was heading to City, actually. Because they are looking to sell Gabriel Jesus, and it said that they would bring... they were looking to bring him in as his replacement. So, no, I didn't know. I can't believe Dortmund. Dortmund have made some brilliant signings. They really have. I'm looking forward to seeing the
Aubameyang.
Bundesliga campaign next season. I think it's going to be really good.
Mkhitaryan.
Yo, dude. Yo, dude.
And they get it away.
Hi, how is the Arsenal career going? It's,
Opportunity
well,
in a wider
kind of
area.
bittersweet, Paddy. We just
Bit of
got,
space to go forward into with the ball. Can put them in
save
front
that,
here.
please. Well done, Leno. Thank you.
Got to pass the ball a bit better than this if they're going to make progress.
Just give me a sec. Just give me a
Straight away.
sec. Let me deal with this. Right, there we go. So, basically, Neymar's going back to Barca. No way. It doesn't surprise me. It surprises me he's going back to Barcelona, but it doesn't surprise me that he's leaving PSG. He just really hasn't hit it off there. He just seems so unhappy and stuff. So,
He's done that. Trying to catch the other team out with a quick break here.
but
Out for a
yeah,
throw.
basically we're cruising the Premier League. We're absolutely smashing the Premier League out the park, like with ease. But we just got kicked out of the Europa League. Yeah, we just got knocked out of the. That's the word,
Good way to
knocked
nick the
out.
ball back.
We just got knocked out of the Europa League by Inter Milan.
Excellent pressure. They should be able to build from here in midfield.
Tough game, but I thought it was an opponent that we were kind of similar sort of level to. I thought, you know, I didn't think it was anybody ridiculously tough. I know that they're a good side, but I didn't expect to
Özil.
lose in the fashion that we did. We got absolutely battered by them.
Özil!
But you can't have it always, and I've said that before. At least we should get Champions League next season, which is more than what the real Arsenal have done. So I can hold my head high at that. We're going to have an exciting summer as well. I've already pre-signed a lot of players who'll be joining up on the end of their contracts expiring. I'm going to look at possibilities of people that I might let go as well when we get to the end of the season. I don't want to decide any transfer business now, though. Not until the end of the season.
It looked a good clearance.
In terms of who's coming and who's going.
More defending to be done now. Safety first from the defender.
Gerrard
Can't blame him
turned
for
down
that.
Derby. That's mental. That's mental. Yeah, Hummel's back at Dortmund was a strange one, really. But good for Dortmund, I think, you know. Would you want him back if you were a Dortmund fan? Like, would you want Hummels back?
With plenty of sting in it.
Because he left for Bayern, which is a pretty shitty thing to do. Like, would you really want him? I don't know.
Safely away.
I don't know. I'm not sure if I would, but fair play. He's a good defender,
Özil. Aubameyang.
and he can provide so much experience.
Shots on here.
What a goal, Ozil!
On the cards.
Wow.
Better team at this stage of the match.
Well done, Mesut. Well
Wonder
done.
whether they would make that domination count. They've done with
Lampard
this
probably
goal.
going to Chelsea. I've heard that. Yeah. How do you feel about that one? AC Milan got a new manager too. Who have AC Milan got now? Is that Conte? That where he's gone?
The side that has the
Is it
ball,
them?
and indeed you would think the better
My brain's
players
just gone.
are doing well at the moment.
I'm
They've got a
currently
goal
playing
and
on
they're
world class
beginning to bust the
difficulty.
ceilings.
I don't like going any lower because I find it too easy. But I don't want to go to the next higher one, which is the highest, which is legendary, because I find that
That's a
too
lovely
difficult.
piece of skill. Led
Um,
away by the defender.
But we'll see, because at the minute I'm just trying to get Arsenal back into the Champions League. I've possibly won the Premier League. I don't want to speak too soon, but it's looking good in terms of that in my first season. So I'll see how I go on. And if it does start to get too easy, I can always go up to, maybe not in the next season, but the season after. I can go up to, oh, unlucky. I could go up to Legendary and try a season on Legendary and see how that goes. Maybe. Conte's at Inter, thank you. Yeah, yeah. I heard he's after the possibility of selling Granit Xhaka because he's pissed that we haven't got Champions League football next season, and Conte said that Xhaka would fit their system well, so we'll see what happens, how that pans out. You should try signing Dility as a class player. He is a good player. Something called Ultimate.
Big lads in that box waiting for a cross.
Oh yeah,
I'd be hoping not to be disappointed.
I dread to even try that.
Muslera with the save.
No, I'm happy with world class. I'm happy with that.
Referee's had a good look and decided
For the time being.
this period of play to add on 3 minutes. And that's dealt with the problem. It's looking good, this move. Maguire. That's very good shielding of the ball.
Trying to fathom who my best signing has been so far. Maguire's up there because he's a new signing, but he's done really well. But so was Ricardo Rodriguez as well. I'm not too sure. Possibly, yeah. I squad battles game on Ultimate and it's really hard. Can you play Ultimate with career mode then? I thought it only went up to. You must be able to, yeah. I can imagine that's hard. See, I find Legendary too hard. I have won on Legendary before, but it took everything. And I just think I can't be giving every game that kind of effort. Like, Torreira might be going to AC Milan. Don't tell me that. That'll break my heart. Oh, no. It's not allowed. He's not allowed to leave yet.
Well, sitting back, it's a bit of a policy here. Letting the opposition come at them, risky.
But yeah, the footballers are starting to come back from their holidays, like this week, next week, and so on. Some of them are. Your Champions League final and Europa League final players will probably still be away. New owner loves him. Right. I support Milan. I know.
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead. He'll be pleased with that first 45 minutes.
That would be just my luck, though. Like, next FIFA, Torreira gets a head scan in FIFA, so I'm happy. But then he goes to Milan, so I can't use him anyway. That's my kind of luck. That we'll end up with another faceless midfielder in FIFA.
Nudge you in the direction of what's coming up on EA Sports for you. Our coverage of the Premier League fixture. Arsenal will be hosting Bournemouth.
Yeah, I've had a lot of supporters get excited about it, and I am as well.
What about Bournemouth's next game?
Yeah, they're playing Arsenal in the next match.
Lovely.
Oh, they lead by 2 now. Took the chance.
It's coming. There we go.
Really has given them much more of a basis for the rest of this match.
You've never played Korea.
Very, very coolly taken.
Talk about passing the ball into the net. Well, there is a prime example.
How come?
Let's see the replay.
Does it just like not appeal to you, or?
A substitute coming on to try and repair the damage now.
It's a good laugh, career mode. I love playing as Arsenal for obvious reasons, but once I feel like I've done all that I can with Arsenal, I love doing a good old-fashioned road to glory. I like to take as lower of a league club as I can, possibly like a League 2 club, and do a proper road to glory with them. I did start one with my local side, Port Vale, but I just I wanted to do the Arsenal one too much. Penalty, wow. No, it does not appeal to me. No way.
It's just a ticking off.
Fair enough though, if you're an ultimate team and pro clubs kind of person.
Yeah, I think he's probably said, well,
do we let Aubameyang take it? Yeah, I think so. It's gotta be, hasn't it? There we go. I just pressed B, don't judge me. I didn't choose to do that celebration in particular. I just pressed B for the random one. Rank on Lichtsteiner. Just trying to keep him a bit happy because he hasn't played much this season. I have favoured Ainsley Maitland-Niles quite a bit this season. And to be fair to Lichtsteiner, whenever I have thrown him on, he has done a good solid job. He's not the kind of player that I'd like to start games, but I think when you bring him on as a sub, because your opposition's players are tired anyway, the fact that he isn't so pacey doesn't really reflect, because he just adds some strength. Yeah, we'll throw Gilmore on actually. 2-0 up, we're pretty safe.
You'll appreciate that, Alan Smith.
I've never.
Well, he's been magnificent so far. The keeper quite rightly.
If I had to start a career, I'd always start from bottom. Yeah, like a road to
Already
glory.
he's got himself some goals.
8th season on Boss. Let me pause so I can read your comment better. There we go. FIFA, I played 8th season on a Barca career mode. Messi was 74 rating. Wow, no way. That's mental.
Defender corner taken by Ozil. Reaching for it a little bit with the header.
Unlucky Harry. Oh, we're 3-0, not 2-0. Oops. My bad. Of course, we had a penalty, didn't we?
Mesut Ozil.
Go on, Saka. Square it.
Pull it back here.
Gotta be.
Second
Oh!
chance.
Oh!
Powerful drive. Close enough to suggest have another go, son.
Yeah, strong
That's
start. I think people saw it coming all the
Dom
way, though.
Solanke, isn't it? I saw on Twitter loads of people complaining that he got a start in the England under-23s match ahead of Calvert-Lewin and Tammy Abraham as well. Everyone was so raged about it. It just reminded me, just seeing him, I was like, oh, that's the guy that everybody was complaining about. In fairness, I can understand the frustration. Glenn Kamara played with Arsenal. Yeah. Yeah, he's part of the youth academy.
Arsenal couldn't keep it. We see a substitute coming on for the away team here.
One youth player I wish we never got rid of. A guy called Ismail Benassa, I think it's pronounced. He's such a good player. He doesn't really get much credit anymore, but he's a really good. He was a really good, promising player, and we just allowed him to go. I'm not too sure where he's playing for these days. He might have changed since I last checked, but he was a good player. Oh, there was another guy as well. To be fair, there's quite a few good youth academy players that we let go. What was that other guy? Dan Crowley. He was tipped to be like the next Wilshere, but he scored free kicks for fun. He absolutely smashed them. It was like watching Beckham, like the way he took his free kicks. Amazing. I'm pretty sure he's in the Dutch league now, either Dutch league or German league. I think he's in the Dutch league. We sold him. He was really good. The next promising one for me looks to be Chris Bielik. Just been on loan to Charlton, I think, and been playing really well for them. Good midfielder, and he looks like a good player. Bit of a story for you guys. I once had, before he was just being linked with Arsenal, and it was the day that we signed him actually. It was, it was a couple of days before we signed him. And I found him on Instagram, and on his Instagram he had his Snapchat name, because obviously he was just playing in Poland at the time, so he wasn't no offence, I don't mean any offence here, but he wasn't as well known until he started being linked with Arsenal. But yeah, I come across his Instagram page, and I found his Snapchat name. It wasn't in his bio actually. He'd posted a picture from Snapchat, and then it was in the caption, his Snapchat name. So I added him on Snapchat, and we kind of had, when them conversations where it's like, hi, are you okay? the dead ass conversations. We had one of those, and then the day that I messaged him, and he didn't open it for like a day, and I messaged him saying, "Are you gonna sign for Arsenal?" And he opened it on the day that he signed for Arsenal, and then blocked me on Snapchat. And I'm pretty sure, if I check now, I can vaguely remember his name. Let me just search now. I'm pretty sure he still has me blocked on Snapchat to this day. He blocked me.
Take them on. Now Mickey, it could be a chance. How did he save that?
He's one of the best in the business for those kind of situations.
I
Absolutely.
just thought if he's got me blocked,
Return to Ozil.
I wouldn't be able to find his name anyway. But yeah, it was something like BIELON 14. It might be hyphen 14 actually, or dot 14, but it was something like that. And yeah, he blocked me. And that's a fun fact for you guys. I am blocked on Snapchat to this day. Because surely if he unblocked me, would he not come back up on my friends? I'm not too sure actually. No idea. But I was once blocked, and possibly still am blocked, by Christian Bielik on Snapchat. I remember tweeting it and somebody put, "Christ, what kind of nudes did you send him?" Like, nothing like that happened. We just chatted. We just talked. But thanks for that, Chris. But you know, I'm not bitter about it. I'm still like, he's a good player. I hope he does well. I'd love to be able to see if he still has me blocked. Let's read some of this chat that I've missed. At least we are doing well in the FA Cup and the Premier League. This is the league table, guys. Look at that. So when I told you guys I was absolutely beasting the Premier League, this is what I meant. Look at how well of a season West Ham are having now. Like, look at that. We're so many points clear. I can't even do the math, but we're so many points clear. West Ham are like the next one to us, and we have 2 games in hand on them. That is pretty mental stuff, guys. We've done really well. Let's have a quick read. Glenn Kamara, yep. Rangers. Campbell was a good player. Joel Campbell. Do you mean? He was pretty good. I'm not too sure why we got rid of... We could definitely use somebody like him now, to be fair. I remember watching him particularly in the Champions League, and it was when we had that really nice kit. We had, I think it was the 3rd kit. It was like black with like a gold stripe, a white stripe, and a blue stripe at the bottom. It was a really nice kit, that. I really liked that. I had that with Ozil on the back actually. But I remember watching him in that game, and I think he set Giroud up on goal. And he might have scored himself in that game as well, but he played really well. And whenever I watched him, he's the kind of like winger that just took people on. He didn't care who it was. He just saw where he wanted to go, and he just barged through. Good player, really good player. It's a shame that we let him go, but I think with the timing of it, I suppose the most annoying player that we let go in terms of who's been the most successful in recent years from our academy has got to be Serge Gnabry. Like, if we still had him, wow, it would be so good. It would be so good. Okay. Alright. So let's have a quick look at who was last. Ozil. Decided to do the training a little bit differently. What we're gonna do. So just select the hard options now. Unless there's like just one option left or something. I'm not sure why. I'm not connected to the EA servers. Could be down, to be fair. Oh yeah, John McJourney. He's a good player. From Villa, yeah. I read something the other day where there's some other like good young Scottish player called Turnbull, and apparently I think another English club are after him, but I think Rangers are also after him as well. And people are saying like, oh, it's going to be another situation, or is it Celtic that I'm not sure, but possibly both of them are after him. Yeah, Norwich. You know who I'm on about. You know these things. Yeah, so he's going there, and people are saying like, oh, it's going to be another situation with McGinn, but then they're saying like, will it be the same because is he kind of selling out too early? If you're not like, rather than developing still, he's going to go to Norwich. Will he be guaranteed football? I think he will be at Norwich, but it's like a catch-22, and it could go either way for him. So we're back again playing Bournemouth, this time in the Premier League. I mean, we're absolutely smashing the Premier League, so I can afford to rest up some players for this game, and that's what I'm going to try to do if I can. Kind of wish that I kept Mavropanos and didn't loan him out. He would be ideal for this kind of game. But I have to say, I'm kind of looking forward to finishing the season and getting some new, getting the new players in that I've already got up. That's really good. He is a good player. He is good. I was gutted to see that he left. His tweet was so sad, really sad. I was absolutely gutted to see that he'd gone. I'm gonna put him on the bench actually. Like I say, we can more than afford to slip up some points. So I'm going to do that. I'm trying to bring this Hughes guy through as well to complete one of like the board objectives to develop a youth player and stuff. So I think we're pretty close to doing that. So hopefully I can bring him on actually in this game. I might have to leave the rest of the bench as it is. I can afford to put Medley on there. And that is it. Look at this. Tiredness has just killed off these boys. It really has. But yeah, Charlie Gilmore. I'm really hoping that Rangers snap him up because I think that's like the next dream for him. He's an Arsenal fan, but a Rangers fan as well. So I'd love to see him to get to go to Rangers because I think he'd really excel there as well. He's a good player. I have to keep an eye on the time because I'm working today, and I'm like, I think I'm working today. I should be working today.
Here for featuring Alexandre Lacazette, a player with great potential in front of goal. He's the leading scorer in the league this season. He's been flying. Watch him again, and it's live. Hello once again, I'm Martin Tyler, and this is the Emirates Stadium.
And your Gunners, Arsenal.
And our match today, Arsenal, and they play Bournemouth.
Here is how Arsenal line up. Number 13, Nick Poe. Number 2, Hector Bellerin.
I suppose this represents the third stage for Arsenal Football Club, really, Alan. They started in South London and moved to Highbury, where, of course, the majority of the history for the home games have been played there. And now this move to a state-of-the-art stadium and a big revenue stream brings in a huge amount of money here.
It does, and it's interesting as well this season, the fact that Tottenham have got their shiny new stadium just across North London. I think there's a little bit of pressure on the Arsenal fans maybe to make sure that the atmosphere is a really good one for these home matches.
And now the shot! Referee points for a corner. Here comes the corner. It's a bit overhit, the corner. It's gone past everybody. Well, he's got support here. It's a good ball. Here's the chance.
Oh my God, what a save that was. I thought that was in. Great effort from Mateo.
Working hard just to see.
I thought that was in.
Maybe a sight of goal. And shoots. The shot
Unlucky.
gets blocked.
Well, had it not been for this keeper being on his toes, they'd be one down by now. Really good stop.
Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Well, the home team having to do without one of their main strikers for this match. He's picked up good vision. Space for the shot.
Oh, unlucky.
They're taking up their positions now to deal with this corner when it comes in.
Yeah, the crowd sensing.
Bellerin's such a cool guy. He's a really... I know I'm an Arsenal fan, but I find him a really... Even though he's a bit weird with his new hairdo and his new style, like, he's original, I think. He's trying to be his own kind of guy. Even if he does look like a Mexican drug lord, he's a cool guy, Bellerin. And he's actually... You know what? He hasn't got this cocky vibe. He's not like that at all. He's trying to do good in the world, and you can see that from how he is on his channel and things that he talks and tweets about. Like, you can see he's got his headset on, Bellerin, and he's a good guy. He's a really good guy. I really miss him. I actually really miss him. I can't wait for him to come back from injury, and I hope that he has, you know, a healthy season next season. That was shocking.
Deflection. Of course, defenders do get attracted to the ball. He might have been better just letting it go.
Yeah,
unlucky.
There's an argument to say that. I think the goalkeeper behind him is actually getting that point across now.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. Well, this could bring them level. Safety first there.
Yeah, he is staying. I heard he committed to
Now Suarez.
Chelsea, didn't he? Just good.
Bayeri. Well, in it goes. It's not really away. Poor clearance. And he's taken the chance.
There we go. There we go.
Having just scored, they concede at the other end. Lack of concentration.
Yeah, I signed Brian Fraser in this career mode. I got him.
I think they know they're the better side and they expect to win.
No, I think they
He's
do.
there, look.
There's a certain
He's
swagger
there.
to their play.
Playing against
And
his
in
old club.
self-belief, they know they're
If I
better
score, I
and
won't
they've shown
celebrate
it
with
on
him.
that pitch.
Now this is an interesting attack. It's a good cross. And he's followed
Damn.
it.
He's one of these lads, I think,
Wow.
he's confident on the ball.
This is going to be one of them games, huh? This is going to be one of them kind of games. He's a good player as well, Wilson. It just reminds me of Friday night dinner, the dog. Go on, Mateo, have another go. Oh, not this time. Not this time. Yeah, exactly. That's Bellerin. He's not like, he doesn't think he's better than anyone. He's a likable guy. He's a cool guy, Bellerin. Even if he is a bit weird. We love him and his weirdness. And the fact that he's just dribbled that out, which was my fault because my watch was falling off my desk and I wasn't looking at the game. I was just picking my watch up.
Another shot. Well, he hit it well enough.
Yeah, maybe just a bit off balance there, actually.
Now Suarez. Lacazette. Guiding it through.
Oh, almost.
Surely the equaliser.
What the hell was that cross, man?
He's got a chance.
Oh.
Defended well. Opportunity now.
Oh no, he's done it.
What about the celebration against
No
his old club?
celebration.
I'll tell you a little something about how he regards his ex-teammates.
No celebration.
Well, he got to the position of maximum opportunity. It was an impossible opportunity to squander.
Yeah, we often say it was an easy chance, but you have got to be there. And this lad has got the knack of doing that.
Brilliant entertainment. The scores are level again. Very tight affair here. Here's Munier. Well, he's cleared the danger. Lacazette. Now Suarez. Fraser. And there is some backup for him in this position. Cleared it well. Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. Good width in the attack here, looking for a cross at the end of it.
Oh,
There
unlucky.
was danger, but he's cleared it. And this is going to be a throw.
Considering I've put like a couple of youth players in here and reserves and that, we're not doing too badly.
Wonderful interception. Good distance to the clearance then. Lerma. And Arsenal have possession.
Good
They've
tackle,
won it.
Suarez. Well done. Go on. Oh, I wanted that go to Mooney and not
Well defended,
Lacazette.
not just getting across, he thought quickly as well. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening.
Well done.
Break quickly when they get possession. Trying to
I
find
see that run,
vision.
Ryan.
Has to score. Lacazette off the post.
Oh my
Good
God.
connection. Just
Wow.
off target over the top.
Yeah, that has flown
Wow,
at this one.
Lacazette. Wow. He's really lost it. He's gone well off the boil.
Made sure the pass wasn't completed.
Come on, Lacazette. We can't be having that.
He can put them in front.
That's
That
better.
will be a corner.
That's better. That's the Lacazette we know.
Corner played in.
The fourth official has
Lacazette.
indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
Wilson.
Every time I hear the commentator say that name, it just reminds me of Jim
That was a chance.
from Friday
Really
Night
get in
Dinner.
at the goalkeeper, running off the defender, but he's run offside.
Defence squeezed. They knew they caught their man off.
I'll do 2-2 at half time. Got opportunity to make some subs. We're not. We don't look too good at the back.
Underway again for a second half. It's got a lot to
But
live up to.
It has. I just hope it doesn't dribble to a.
as long as we
uneventful
outscore
close
them, then no drama.
Lerma. Pablo Sarabia.
I feel like Lacazette's in a bit of a goal drought, so I'd like to keep him on for him to try and,
Plenty of space
you know, get out
wide.
of that
They're gonna
goal
use
drought,
it.
gain a bit of confidence in that. But
Sermon.
well done,
Possession given away once more.
Luis Suarez.
Pablo Sarabia.
Oh, unlucky. I was just trying to play Lacazette back through.
And now a throw in. Now Suarez.
Good go.
Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make Lacazette.
Unlucky.
Great header, great save.
Oh, nothing wrong with that, was that? I thought he was going to score with a header, but top keeping.
To put them in front. Oh, charged down. Couldn't keep it.
Oh, unlucky. Come on.
Here's Wilson. Brooks. Now, can he take them on?
Ooh,
Going for goal! And that's gone out.
Pope got that covered. Yeah, I'll bring him on. I'll bring him on. The thing is, this game,
Well, we've got a
if I
substitution
draw, if
now.
I lose, we're still top of the league by a large margin.
In goes the corner.
So, you know, I'm willing to take some risks. Of course, I'd like to win, but
Well, the wide man can show his skills here. Good defensive clearance there. What about Bournemouth's next game?
They're playing Leicester City.
Suarez
their
has had
next
a
match.
really good game.
And I think one goal's going to decide it.
They continue to defend
okay.
as a unit, but no real attacking
He's
outlet,
just
so
constantly winning
game's
it back
been
for
played
us in
their half.
midfield, taking it forward.
We've got the away manager indicating he wants to make a substitution.
To be fair,
now.
Mateo's played well as well. He's scored a good goal.
Just working away to
He's
try
had a
and find
couple
an
of good
opening.
chances as well.
Referee, shot on!
Good save,
Saved
Pope.
by
Well
the
done.
keeper.
Ah, unlucky.
Trying a bit too hard, trying to force the pass, and it went straight to an opponent. Must take the lead here.
Good save.
Oh, good save. And he's clung onto the ball as well. It's
Not
place
a
to win
good
the
pass,
ball here.
Socrates.
Shots on here. You can see the deflection there. Corner. I know, Alan, this is one of your favourite referees, and he's done well here, hasn't he? He's come back and done the booking, having let the play go on.
Off
earlier.
comes
Yeah,
Wilson.
exactly. You've got to give the advantage to the team in possession. He did that. But he
That
also
shows
punished
Pope.
the
Well done.
offender.
And the corner punched away.
Is that our throw?
Player's done well
No.
here until it was the direction of the pass, really. Right idea, but couldn't find his man. It's out over the touchline.
Yes,
Comes in with the
Mateo. Well
tackle.
done. Come on. That'll do.
Could be a chance here. They've got the ball into a good area.
Nice, nice, nice.
Now this is an
Still
interesting
going,
attack.
Ryan.
Trying to pick out someone in the centre.
Ooh,
That's good play. Once more, he's knocked it out of
wasn't
harm's
half
way.
bad that.
Can really get at the opposition here.
Not sure where to go.
Dennis
I'm not
Suarez.
sure where to go.
The shot's on. He
Oh.
really gave it the laces there, didn't he, Alan?
Yeah, he did connect with it beautifully.
Yeah, he is a
Not
good
bad
player,
result.
Brooks. Go, go, go.
Good work, really. to
That was
read
bad,
the
that was bad.
intention of the pass.
Yeah, fair enough.
An infringement by Arsenal. That's for Arsenal, a yellow.
Oh dear. He's committed himself and maybe looking not to get a red.
Why would I play Granite out wide? Like, it just wouldn't work.
And the goalkeeper with a textbook save and keeps the ball in his grasp.
Come on, Munir. Make a run. Ah, he just got held off there by Rico.
To play well to intercept.
That's our throw, though.
Now that's a throw. Now Suarez. Lacazette.
Let's go. Bramall.
Threads it through.
Oh,
Good idea,
nice
playing
idea.
behind
That
the
was a
goalkeeper
really
there,
nice
swept
idea.
up.
The pass
Player
was
right
just
at him, and he's
too
kept the ball
fast
guiding
for
it
him.
through.
Just
Showed the
overcooked it a
intentions of
little
the
bit.
opposition there to make the interception.
Those Arsenal fans hoping that they're going to see some
We're
late
looking
wonder
good.
here
We're
in favour
looking,
of their
you know.
team.
We've not got many big boys on, but we're looking good.
In behind the defender.
Ah! We're so close.
Think about starting an attack.
We're so close, man.
Brilliant match. Still nothing between the two teams. They're both going at it, hammer and tongs, looking for the win. Well, here's
Yeah,
an
I feel like
opportunity with
either
the
side
top.
could nick this, really. Oh,
That will be a throw.
unlucky.
It's 82 minutes played now.
We need to get some more subs on. Well done, Mateo. Go on.
An Arsenal attack in a wide area.
It's like really end-to-end kind of stuff, this.
Still don't know which way this one's going to go with 5 minutes to go. Score still level.
We're going to have to make a double sub quickly. Who have we got? Who have we got? Who have we got? We've got Granite. We've got Gilmore. Tough one, actually. Probably take Mateo off because he's on a card, and then Bramall, I think, because he's on a card. Makes
Selman.
sense.
Goal kick to come.
Please give a round of applause.
Go on, Ricardo. No, Ryan.
Cut out the pass.
Number 22.
Well, this could be dangerous in a wide position.
Suarez.
Suarez got man of the match. Told you guys, he's had a good game.
Lacazette. 2 more minutes to play, that of added time. Arsenal giving it everything in the pursuit of a winning goal.
He was there. He was there. I feel like I'm trying to rush this goal. But no wonder, but time's ticking. The clock is ticking.
Strange game at the moment. The attacking team having
poor.
all the ball, but
It's
not
gone.
really
It's
making...
a draw.
Well,
It's not bad. I said we could afford to drop points in this game because we're still, you know, firmly top of the league. We were unlucky. We absolutely smashed their goal. Just couldn't quite get what we needed to. Hi, Mark. Let's have a quick look at the players leaving on international duty. The usuals, really. I think, is that new for Nick Pope to be called up to the England squad? Possibly. Maguire's there, which is good to see. Yeah, look, it hasn't affected us at all, really. Coming up against Castle now. Everybody's so tired. It's like that last ditch now and everybody is just fucked. Everybody is absolutely knackered. Right, we'll put Hughes back on there. Does okay. He comes on and he's quite, you know, he's not bad. He's not bad at all. We'll throw Litchi on there. And I think that's okay. I could get away with Mkhitaryan. Maybe over Mania, but then I don't have a backup striker. No, we'll keep him on the bench. Possibly over Hughes then. Yeah. Okay. Righto. Oh. For some reason my phone stopped charging. Guys, thank you very much for subscribing, Mark. Appreciate it. Thank you. I can't believe that, like, next week, next Saturday is when I go to Cyprus. That's mental. Absolutely mental. I'm going to be doing a quick vlog before then because I've got some news to make. So make sure you guys stick around to watch that if you're interested. Kind of had a bit of sad news, to be honest. It's not, you know, but I want to tell you guys this news and then in the vlog and do a bit of an update as to what to expect while I'm on holiday, because it's like I'll try to upload but I'm not too sure what the Wi-Fi is going to be like and stuff there. I'm going to purchase Wi-Fi. I think it's €15 for the week, and that means that I can get it in my room. Anywhere that like most bars and stuff that I go to, it says apparently will have Wi-Fi as well, so that's all good. But I'm going to be doing some really fun stuff, guys. I'm going on like a party boat kind of thing. It goes to some island. It's going to be mental, so the vlogs are going to be pretty insane, and I'm going to be very, very drunk, guys, so please bear that in mind. But it'll be good. It'll be a good laugh, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the vlogs, and hopefully, you know, ideally, if I can get a vlog up every day, then I'm happy with that. But I will just do my best, basically. I'll do a video explaining stuff anyway when I come back and all that kind of stuff. So make sure you stick around for that.
Late on in the season still, so shocking, really.
A real reshuffle for Arsenal. Bernd Leno starts in goal. Ricardo Rodriguez starts, looking to continue his good form at the back.
I think when it come down to it this season, us being knocked out of the Europa League and that, I think when it come down to it, we just didn't have... We had the depth, but not quality in depth. And I think next season that's going to be a big difference for us because we're going to have a lot of quality. Do I tell you guys the sad news? Like, just in case you can't make the vlog that I do. I'm not too sure. It's nothing like... It kind of is, but isn't. It's not about me. I guess, unless you've been around on my channel for quite a bit, you probably won't really get it. I used to have a daily vlogging channel, and then I stopped it because not enough goes on in my like average day-to-day life for me to do good, entertaining vlogs every single day. So I stopped it and I thought I'll just stick with my main channel that I've got and, you know, do vlogs over a period where I'm actually doing something interesting so that the vlogs are just interesting. Oh, he's just offside. 4 goals, you reckon? That's pretty sick. You need to sign some other players. Yeah, I've got quite a few players joining up on contract expiring and stuff in the summer, so we should be okay. I want to get into that at the end of the season though and properly assess things there and then rather than thinking about it too much now. I just want to focus on trying to I'm going to say trying to win the league. I think we've done it. We need the odd good result here and there, and I think we'll smash it. Unlucky Iwobi. But yeah, I used to have this vlogging channel, and it's kind of hard to explain it all in order. But I used to I lived with my dad for quite a while. While I was finishing school, I lived with my dad. My parents split up, and oh Christ, that's a corner. Okay, fair enough. And basically, I moved back in with my mum once I'd finished school, and I was probably about a year into the job that I've got now. I was about 17, I think, when I moved back in with my mum. Now I live with my mum and her partner and my little sister as well, and we have little Oscar with us as well. So it's all, you know, it's all good. I see my dad on weekends, but my dad had a dog, a chocolate Labrador called Teddy, and Teddy had we had Teddy before my parents actually split up, so he was with us for a long time. And then while I was like living with my mum, even though this sounds bad, like I neglected my dad, I haven't. I see my dad like every weekend, and sometimes I'll see him in the week as well. So I do still see my dad, I just don't live with him anymore. But I mean, we go to football matches together. I have like a good relationship and stuff. The way this is going is obviously because I didn't live with my dad for a long time. All that my dad has had really on a daily basis was Teddy, the dog. And unfortunately, Teddy died on it was Monday. But when I used to do my vlogs, because I lived with my dad at the time, I did a lot of vlogs with Teddy. So a lot of people that have been around on the channel for like, you know, a couple of years now, they'll know all about him. And I used to do some stupid stuff to him, like I used to torment him like mad. But yeah, so that was the sad news. Like that was all. It's sad. It always sucks when pets die, because it's like they're such a big part of your family. And even though you know that they're not gonna, that was a cracking effort. Even though you know they're not gonna be around forever, like I don't know, you still don't expect them to go. You still somehow always expect them to be there, even though deep down you know that they only live roughly around 10 years, like, and that's a good life if they live 10 years. It's still hard. It's still hard when they go. But yeah, that happened Monday. So if I've been a bit quiet since Monday, that's probably why. But I mean, I'm not too bad. Like, it kind of just hits me in waves, I think. See, I can talk about it okay, but then last night I went through all of my Snapchat memories, and I had loads of Teddy on there, absolutely tons, and that was sad. That was really sad. That hit home. That proper hit home. What is that, Neymar, Griezmann? You like the diamond formation? Yeah. I want to try and avoid signing like OP players. I want to give myself a bit of a challenge and sign players that are less sort of prolific. I might sign the odd one or two here and there if somebody big left. If Lacazette turned around and said, I want out, I would go out and buy a flipping good striker. You know what I mean? Likewise with Aubameyang. When Ozil comes closer to retiring, I suppose I'll look to buy a good central attacking midfielder. I do have Sarabia as his backup at the minute, which is pretty good. But I want to develop players as well. That's a great goal. We seem to have gone off the boil a bit. We really do. We've been absolutely dominating the league. Oh, come on, boys. I'll concentrate now. Stop talking so much. And just concentrate.
This has been pretty awful to this point, but of course they have the capacity to turn games around, and they'll need to reach into those deeper recesses to find the sort of form that's eluded them this far in this game.
We can come back from this. We're fine. Go on, Aubameyang. That is what a pass that is from Ozil. Oh, my oh my. I hate that situation because it's like if I square it, there's a chance Lacazette might not get to it. If I go for goal, it's possibly not going to go in. Sell some of your players that are not. Yeah, what I'm going to do once I finish the season, I'll have a good reflect on everybody. Have a look at who's gone down in their ratings. Have a look at who's gained, who's remained consistent, and all that kind of stuff. And assess people. Oh, no! Ramsey! Jesus! Might do a career mode, build a good youth. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to develop some good youth players through. Got a couple out on loan at the minute. Just bring them through. It's just nice. You feel, honestly, you feel much more accomplished, like when you don't sign the big names and you just push through with, you know, kind of what you've got basically, with a couple of added extras.
He's pointed for the free kick. Cleared the ball. Iwobi.
Ah, Aubameyang.
Able to cut that out with some sharp movement.
Oh, unlucky.
Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Being closed down. Steady at best in the first 45 minutes, still 45 minutes to go, of course.
Come on, guys.
Marshalled him expertly so far. No chances really for the lad.
Couldn't keep it. Here's a chance to just stretch the opposition with a bit of width. In towards Ozil.
Unlucky.
That's good defending. Oh, he got it away, but in the end, straight to an opponent. As for Newcastle United, their next game, Alan?
They're playing Bournemouth in their next match, and I can't see them winning it, to be honest with you, Martin.
Come on, Lacazette, please.
That's a corner.
No, Ozil's had a good game. I don't want to bring him off just yet.
Here comes the corner. Defended well.
Well in, Ains.
Lacazette. Gone for the ball.
Come on, Lacazette, please.
They can be quick.
He's so much better than this. He's really just dropped off. He really just lost it.
Room now out of the wing. Well, the
He's not
goalkeeper
going to get it back
stays
by
like
not
that
playing
throughout
him.
the game.
So I need to
We've had an
just
hour
keep
gone
pushing
here,
with him.
and still 30
Keep
minutes
pushing
left.
him.
Lacazette. Lacazette
Go on.
guided through. Here's Ozil.
This is... Oh,
It will be a corner.
what time are we on now, guys? 12. I'm alright, yeah.
Corner swung in. Crowd of players. The keeper goes for a punch. Ozil. Ozil!
What a
It's
goal.
in from Mesut Ozil.
Oh,
Wow.
he's a joy to watch in this kind of mood, Ozil. You can't
Wow.
keep the German down.
It's weird because Lacazette and Aubameyang started off so strong.
Well, great scenes of jubilation
Ozil had a
here.
really quiet season up until now, and then now he's just like bang, 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 goal, goal, assist, goal, goal, goal.
Here is another
Constantly,
angle on that
he's
goal.
just smashing it at the minute. Look at that. Wow.
It
Hang
is,
on, Mickey. Mickey's had a really good season for me.
Number 10.
He does. Ozil gets things going. I always said that, like, this counts for real life as well. When Ozil is having a good game, you're going to dominate. You're going to dominate. If Ozil's playing well, you know you're in for a good day.
Still some problems for them.
It's just his consistency.
Now Mkhitaryan. Here's Ozil. Able to cut
I
that
know
out
he's trying.
with,
Ozil's
sharp
really
movement.
trying to pick Lacazette up, but you know what?
Ozil.
Oh, that was a foul. Foul on Ozil. Yes, thank
Very
you.
much in free kick territory.
You dare start on Ozil, whoever you are. That was
Well,
Matt
here we go.
Ritchie, I think.
There's an air of anticipation for this kind of free kick and this kind of player.
Do I fancy Rodriguez or Ozil? I feel like with the kind of form he's in at the minute. I'm sorry if I butcher this, guys. Don't judge me, okay?
And the goalkeeper hangs on well.
Didn't mess it up. It was just kind of weak, wasn't it? At least I didn't sky it. That's always the most embarrassing, I feel like. Makes you think then, you're like, oh, maybe I should have let Rodriguez take it. It's like, I just thought the kind of form
Give it
Ozil's
straight
in,
to the opposition.
you know. He scored already. Would it be a good idea to let him
Ramsey.
take it? We got it on target.
They've got the ball back. The interceptor got it for them. He might
Yes,
be
come
through.
on. You don't score
He's in
this,
the
mate.
clear.
Oh, Lacazette.
Super reflexes from the goalkeeper.
Lacazette, what
Well,
are
that
you
cleared the danger.
doing?
It was a decent opportunity, I think. Well, it's going to be a substitution
That is
now.
a certain goal. That should be a certain goal. Ah. That's very frustrating, that. We'll bring on Ramsey, I think. Bring off Ramsey, I think. Started a
Great
career
save
against
that,
Wales.
wasn't it?
Good luck.
We all
Good
thought
luck.
that was going to be in.
Sounds good, that.
Arsenal with the substitution.
Try and use what you have and grow what you have as well,
Here's Ozil.
rather than go out and sign loads of OP players.
Got his shot off now.
Like,
It's tough for the defenders. They keep conceding these
I find
corners.
it much more. I get bored if I go out and sign loads of. If I go out and sign loads of like players, I get bored quite easily after that. I like to use what I have,
Here.
bring it through,
Well,
develop
stand
it.
back. It's a bit of a policy here in letting the opposition come at them. Risky. Ozil. Xhaka.
Oh, unlucky
Oh,
Granite.
they
Good
can
effort.
Parry it out.
Come on.
Good
Lacka,
place to
lacka,
win the
lacka.
ball here.
Hey, that'll do
Here's
though.
Ozil.
Who's there?
Now it's Xhaka. To put
Go
them in
on.
front.
Yes!
Oh, there it is.
Scrappy ass goal, but I'll take it.
They deserve. You wondered whether they would get it. They're in front now, which is where they really should be.
I'm just going to go what I have for a couple of months. Yeah, exactly. Work with what you've got.
Well, for a fraction of a second,
Have a
I
look
thought
at who
he
you
was gonna
like,
keep
who
it
you
out. He
don't
did get a
like,
touch on the ball,
and then
the
start to
goalkeeper,
make
but
some
in it went.
changes.
Yeah, he's annoyed with himself there.
But honestly, it'll feel so much more fulfilling like when you do win
Newcastle United
stuff.
conceded
with a side that you've really worked hard on, rather than a side that you've just bought.
And the interception is a vital one.
But I mean, it's your career mode, so you do it however you feel comfortable. But that's just what I find personally. Come on, Lacazette. There we go. That's the Lacazette. He's back. He's back. Finally. Just needed to have that bit of faith in him. And there we go. He's back. He is back.
Great celebrations. And why not? Double whammy here for the opposition.
Love it.
With both barrels.
Well,
it's much better, Alex. Well done.
Don't know what to do to stop the flow here.
Just a reminder, 3-1 it is now, the scoreline. Well, we felt at half-time, didn't we, that Arsenal could only do better, and they have done much better. It's been a really good effort in the second half, and the players understandably pleased with themselves.
Did we say 4 goals? Did we say? I think we did, didn't we?
The defenders a little bit of time, but not much of it, because the opposition are going to hit them hard again if they can.
Xhaka's got man of the match, I swear. He come off the bench. He hasn't been on long. Weird one, but okay.
Proper clearance.
He has made a good impact, to be fair, since coming on.
John Joe Shelby.
Ozil, for me, deserved the man of the match.
Offside. That's an easy decision. Alex Iwobi.
There we go.
And there it is, game over, and Arsenal are the winners.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. Good win, guys. We went 1-0 down, and then
Really
to win 3-1 is really good
Great
stuff.
chance. Well, they've stolen a goal here. Much of the game they've...
Just having a look at how the goal went in. We need to stop crosses, but look at that. I mean, 16 chances to their 2. I feel like it's really starting to test us now. We're finding that even though we're hammering, and even though our opposition aren't having many chances, they're being quite accurate. I feel like this is the big test now: is can we keep scoring when we're also, you know, conceding more than what we've been used to conceding. I feel like it finished on Sarabia, but it doesn't matter. I don't mind giving him 2 sessions in a row. Never mind. Gilmore. We'll go for the medium. Oh, look at that. He's so close to going up a rating. Canada? No way. That's mad. I only want the England job though. Thanks, boss. I know I'm down the pecking order, but massive thanks for giving me a chance. No worries. He's played a couple games for us here and there. Kind of had no choice really, because we've yeah, really needed it. Oh, look at that. West Ham have overtaken Man United have overtaken West Ham even. Just reading that Morgan Clark has wanted to cancel his contract. He thinks he's called up to the team. He's set on leaving, but I can ask him to wait a little longer if there's anything we can do, like promote him before he cancels with us. Morgan Clark. Let's have a look at him. And his potential. So Morgan Clark, that's this guy here, centre back, 17, good potential actually. Do you know what? We'll promote him. Keep him quiet. I was going to go to the end of the season anyway and then look to promote some youth players, but I guess I'll do some early. Lewis Turner want to cancel his contract. We'll have a look at him as well. Okie dokie. Office, Youth Academy. Lewis Turner, that's this guy. Goalkeeper, 6'4". Potential of 80 to 86 rated. He's got good potential, actually. Yeah. And even if I let them go on loan or whatever, you know, it looks good. Look at that break. Oh no, stop. Right. Youth squad, monthly report. Monthly scouting update. What was... to 70, 94, get him in there. 94, get him in there. 85, yeah. 86, yeah. Get them all. And then... never mind. Charlie Gilmore. Finished off on him. So it's time for Matteo. Matteo's had a really good season for me, actually. Really good. I think he's gained a couple of overall ratings, actually. Trying to think of what he started off on with the season. But he's played really well. I hope he gets a head scan in FIFA 20. Right, and one last one, which won't be Matteo. But Dennis Suarez, he has played well for me, but I'm not gonna pursue him once he goes back. Once his loan's finished. I will just carry on. Because I've got other people coming in and other ideas. Okay, so we're firmly top of the league still. Whereabouts are Wolves? Let's have a look what to expect here. Wolves are just above the relegation zone. So, see, this is where it gets tough because your littler teams, like your teams that are down there, they are fighting to stop up. No wonder Newcastle really went for it because they are fighting. They are fighting to stop up. Same situation with Wolves now. They are fighting. I mean, if you play someone like Cardiff, it's not going to be too bad because they kind of know that they're gone at this point. But teams that have still got a lot to fight for, and I mean promotion, that's not promotion, but avoiding relegation even, that's a lot to fight for. So, we come into this game. Oh dear, we've then got 2 days off, play Everton, then have a long time off, which is nice, a nice break. Fully rested players. We've then got Watford, then Palace, then the semi-final of the FA Cup versus Chelsea, followed by a game against Brighton, Leicester midweek. I think then that's the last game of the season. The final will be somewhere here, I think, if we beat Chelsea. But do you know what? Even if I don't, if I just win the league in my first season, that's a decent accomplishment for me. Pretty sure I just heard some loud thunder. It's gone so dark where I live. Am I hearing thunder right now? Or is that my dog snoring? Either or. I'm just gonna go pop my lamp on, guys. It's gone really dark in my room. You like going with a team with less budget? Yeah, it's good. It's honestly, you feel really, really good when you start to achieve stuff. Let's put this light on. That's a bit better. Dark, isn't it, Oscar? Oscar's just chilling. He's just sleeping on the bed. Right, let's have a look at this team. I don't think I really need to rest anybody in particular. I do have the youth players that I was thinking I could possibly put one on the bench at least, maybe Hughes again, just to keep trying to no, do you know what, I'll stick with what I've got because you never know when you're going to need the rest of those boys, so we'll stick with what we've got. How are you liking the new host then? It's good. It's good. It is good. The only downside, what I'll say, is, you know how, like, because the windows are pretty low down, you don't get much light. So when it goes dark, it goes dark. So we have to put the lights on quite a lot. So, but it's alright. that's no major big deal. Like, it's just nice to have, I don't know, a bigger room, you know, a decent sized room. And I think this is the biggest bedroom I've ever had, to be honest. So it's nice to have that, a lot of my own space. And
no apologies here for featuring Alexander
Oscar loves
Lacazette,
it.
a player
He's
with
got plenty
great
of
potential in front
garden
of
to
goal.
run on.
Top scorer in the league this season. He's got that magic touch. And it's
Lacazette
live.
is top scorer in the league this season.
Hello everyone, Martin Tyler here.
And now he's got his shooting boots
As
back,
usual.
hopefully.
Welcome to you to today's game.
We're in for a good game here. I'd like to keep a clean sheet, ideally.
Against Arsenal.
Been a while.
And
Been a
here
while
is the
since we
way
kept one, so
Wolves
it'd be nice to
are
get
set
one
out
here.
for this vital fixture. That's a variation on a theme, really, isn't it? What we're saying is, instead of a back three, he's going to have a back five, and those wide wing backs, as we would call them.
You need to get a bigger house. You got a bait. Oh, nice.
Does look
Congrats.
that way, doesn't it? I know he likes to try and convince us that those full-backs are going to be radiant forward, but if they're under the cosh, I think they'll just sit there nice and tight to the three centre-halves.
Oh no. Is he okay? He's alright. It's Kolasinac. Why did I even ask that question? You know, I'll take a tank to take him down.
Simple save for Rui Patricio. He's got his shot off now.
Ooh,
Ball's
unlucky
loose.
Mez.
Goalkeeper made the
Unlucky.
save, but he couldn't hold it.
I just feel like I
There are
haven't
players
stopped
here
since we've
who
moved in, you know.
stand
It's
out a
like
bit. These two in particular, I think,
we've
today,
been
Alan.
doing
Well,
so
we've
much work.
earmarked
Not that it
these
needs a
two
lot of
because
work doing.
they
It's
have been
mainly
in
outside.
fantastic
It was
form
mainly the
this season.
garden,
It's been a
like,
pleasure to watch them.
that needed sorting out because it was all
Keeping the ball.
overgrown and nobody had done anything with it, like, for a long time, it looked like. So we've been sorting all of that out, and then it's just a matter of getting your own stuff and being happy with your, like, because my room before was, I didn't have a small room, but it was still half the size of this, which is a decent size still. But go on. Oh, unlucky. Because I'm not used to all this, like, space. I didn't have much stuff, so, like, now I'm trying to fill my room. And that's what it's been like. We're trying to fill the house. We're trying to, like, moving stuff around so that it, you know, it looks better and stuff. And, you know, I just feel like we haven't stopped. And in between, like, moving house, I've been working quite a bit as well. Not a hell of a lot, but I still have work as well. You know, I haven't had time off or anything. And then I've had my holiday to prepare for, and I've booked another holiday as well for later on in the year. So it's like, it's just been all go since I've moved, really. And in between that, I'm trying to stream as much as I can, upload, finish Red Dead Redemption, get that completed, which I have done. There's just been so much to do. It's been crazy, but you know, it's all good fun. I can't say that I've been bored. Oh, come on. Yeah, I bet you're both excited. I bet you're both excited.
The tide has been heading in only one direction, and a chance here, according to the crowd, to get a goal.
God knows when I'm going to settle down. I have no idea. I will do eventually.
Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out. So we'll restart with a throw-in. Aaron Ramsey. Lacazette. Now goes to
Oh,
Ozil.
unlucky.
And that's dealt with
Come
the
on,
problem.
boys. We got this. We got this.
The attacking team have got a problem here because the opposition are just sitting in and saying, well... And shoots! Oh, charged down. Oh, the header looked...
Get in! Love it. Go on, Lacquer. Yes, mate.
Slick attack. And however the opposition sets up against them, they have the power to break them down.
Yeah, that's what I keep telling myself, but like, I'm 23 this year, I'm 23 in December. Like, I need to start getting my life together, man. It stresses me out so much. I keep feeling like I need to hurry up and sort things out, but like, I don't know. if YouTube worked out for me, if I could, you know, turn this really into something, and of course the esports team, like, I would be really fulfilled, and then I would start to look to get my own place and stuff like that. But there needs to be a cut-off point where I think, like, look, YouTube isn't working yet. I need to treat YouTube as, you know, I don't know. I guess I need to, like, try and keep my options open, but I just really want this to work, you know. I feel like I work really hard for this channel and stuff, so, but we'll see what happens. We'll see. It's hard to predict what will happen, you know, and it's like, it's mad.
Well, he's cleared the danger. Lacazette comes in with a tackle. There was danger, but he's cleared it.
You've been with your fiancée for 7 years. Wow.
His throw here. Mesut Özil.
When did you guys get engaged?
Now Mkhitaryan.
Have you been engaged for a while, or?
With Mesut Özil on the move. And
my mate at work, she's been engaged now, I think for 2 years. I think it might be a little bit less than that, but she's just like, I'm like, when are you getting married, Kaylee? She's like, just shrugs at me. She's like, don't know. She's yeah. Her situation's a bit different though. Last year. Oh, nice. That's nice. It's a new engagement. My mum's engaged. Finally.
Firm grip on a game. I can certainly sense that there's some anxiety down on their bench.
I really want to go to a wedding, like, abroad. I just think of nothing nicer than a wedding abroad. No, I just like going to weddings, to be honest. I've only ever been to one in my life. I'd love to go to some more. I've been to so many flipping funerals. Like, I need more weddings now. I need to go in my life. My goal is to go to more weddings than funerals in my life. So many funerals, Christ. I must have been to about 7 funerals, I think. Oh, Terera. Hello, Chelsea. Chelsea forever. Hello. Feels so weird saying that as an Arsenal fan. I need to learn your name. No, I don't mind. It doesn't bother me. It could be worse. It could be Spurs. Then I wouldn't say it. Yes, Ramsey. Thank you.
Another fine piece of attacking play, typical really of the work of the players and the effort that they put in on the training ground.
My mate got married 6 months ago. I really want my friend to get married. Like, oh, I want my best friend to get married. I will be so hyped on that wedding day. So I'll be like more excited than my friend. I really want her to get married. I'm excited for her to get married. I feel like I'm more excited for her wedding than my own. Like, I don't even... Well, I have no idea when I'm going to get married, if I ever will. I might just die alone with dogs or something. I don't know what I do wrong. Do you know what? It's actually me. It isn't guys. It's me. It's just me. I guess I'm just not ready. I guess I'm just not ready to settle yet. But then it's like, when am I going to be ready? It's crazy. It's a mad situation. Then again, the other sort of question is as well, have I just not met the right person yet that I want to settle with? Do you know what plagues my head though? Like, I use Tinder and stuff, and I just think, how the hell do people meet each other? How do people meet each other? Like, I don't know how I would even flirt with anybody if it wasn't for Tinder, because I'm such a shy person in real, like, you know, in person.
Well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass.
It's hard, like, I don't know. Somebody pays me a compliment on, like, you know, social media, Tinder included, it takes me a good 5-10 minutes to respond, because I have no idea how to respond to compliments at all. And it's like, it's mad. It's like, imagine that in real life. Somebody's like, oh, you look pretty, and I'll just stand there smiling like, what do I say now?
Yellow card, Alan. Yeah, quite right.
Shall we give Ozil a break? Yeah, we'll do it. We'll rest him up, eh? Mode.
Being replaced now.
Oh yeah, you don't want to get, you can't do that to your fiance. You can't get married while she's pregnant. That's, I feel like that's every woman's like nightmare, is to be pregnant in the wedding dress. Is she still young? Yeah.
Well, they've got a lead to hang on to the away team.
True.
Here.
One sec, guys. I need to mute this.
I think by running down the clock whenever possible.
Sorry guys, that was work. Let me just send my number to my boss. See, that I can do. I can have like, I just had like flirty banter with my boss, but I mean, he's like, I don't know, 40 something, so it's different because he's my boss and we have that kind of banter. And work, he was like, I need your number. I was like, oh right, okay, do you now? Do I have any luck on Tinder? Nah. Depends what you mean by look. I've never actually met anybody from Tinder. I've never gone on like a Tinder date. God, we are smashing this game. No, I've never gone on like a Tinder date, but I do match quite a lot of people, and I do speak to, I just guess I need to be a little bit more outgoing, I think, and just sort of go for it. Because I've been asked out on dates and stuff, but I always just shy away from that. It's mad. I don't know what's wrong with me. Well, I do. I'm just not ready, I think. But then I feel like I want to be ready. I think it's just a confidence thing. I think it's just going to be a matter of actually going out on that first Tinder date and then being like, yes, I can do this now, like, and then make a habit of it. Thanks. Yeah, I try and be, I always consider myself as like, I have a good balance where I can be one of the guys kind of thing, and just, you know, and have a lot of common with guys. Like, when I think about primary and high school, I used to hang around with more guys than girls, because I'm not like a bitchy kind of girl, you know, and I'm just chill. I'm just really laid back and chill like that. But then at the same time, I will make that effort to be like girly as well when, you know, when I need to be. But it's good. It's good to have that balance, I think, of being a bit like that. So you can have banter with me. I'm not like, I just find some girls can be quite petty. Things that I read online where it's like, I've seen tweets on Twitter where some guys like pulled a prank on the girlfriend and like they practically scream and cry, and I'm like, I would find that funny. I would, you know, I'd see the funny side to that. So it's good like that. I can have that kind of banter and stuff. It's just a matter of meeting the right person. How? True, that's true. Yeah, this is true. I think it's just me being too shy, but I will get there eventually. My friends keep pushing me. My work colleagues like keep pushing me. They're like, "Have you been on a date yet, Kim?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, "I matched this guy," and they're like, "Yeah, yeah," and then that's as far as it goes. I'm like, "We've been talking," and they're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "But that's it." And then the next day, it's like, "Oh, I've stopped speaking to that guy now." But I'll get there. I'll get there eventually.
I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. He's got some strength, hasn't he, to shield the ball like that. Oh, this could be dangerous in a wide position. Lacazette. Ramsey. Lacazette. Gian Moutinho. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball.
Well, it's an important
I'm
area
looking forward
win
to
back the
doing
ball
some vlogs and stuff. Yeah, that's like me. I'm not really the jealous type either. I'm honestly such a laid back person.
He really gave it the laces there, didn't he, Alan?
Yeah, he did connect with it
And
beautifully.
I think
Not a bad effort
the
at all.
problem with being laid back, sometimes you can be that laid back. People mistake you for being lazy, and it's not that. I'm just chill. I'm just that chill. Like, no, I'm definitely not the
Yeah,
jealous
they do
sort.
love him here. He's consistent.
There
And,
is, yeah, I
that's what you
believe
want
that.
out of your defenders.
There is.
Well, I'll be honest with you, this last few minutes.
Another thing I find with like Tinder is I'll match somebody that I really like, but then they live so far away, and I'm like,
Really good defending. If he hadn't touched
realistically,
it was a goal.
is
One of the
anything going to
keepers
happen?
thanking him for that bit of closing down by his defender.
Great for the Gunners on the field, great for the Gooners in the stand.
Yeah, they've enjoyed every second.
Oh,
It's rather skewed off his head in the
I
end.
would love to
Yeah,
live like,
he didn't catch it
you know how
properly.
you
I think
watch,
he probably
you know
closed
how you
his eyes there.
see, you know, like the FaZe clan, and some of them live together and stuff. I would love that with
82
like,
minutes
I think
played now.
I'd want my partner to be a streamer or a YouTuber,
got
something
it.
like that. Maybe involved in like the same
He's
sort
got
of stuff
support here.
that I am in a way. Possibly,
Good
I don't
distance
think
to
I'd
the
like
clearance
to
there.
go too far and
He's had a
have
real
like
go. It's a decent effort, that,
too
but
much in
plenty
common.
of stick in it.
I was thinking,
Not far away. He really did
I don't
visit,
think
didn't
I'd
he?
involve them with my esports team and stuff, because they say that you can have, like, you can be too close, if that makes sense, and you need to like chill a bit and have, it's alright having stuff in common, but I think sometimes like working together as well
Aaron
is a bit
Ramsey.
like kind of, but
Fraser.
you know who I want to be like, you know,
Ricardo Rodriguez.
Fangs, the FIFA YouTuber, her and her partner
Pablo
are so,
Sarabia.
they are just like
Well, they talk
goals.
about football
They
being a
vlog
passing
together,
game.
but then they do their own thing. It's like they have a channel together, but then at least if anything ever went wrong, I know this is a bit cynical, but if anything ever went wrong, they both got their own channels to fall back on. So that's always good. I don't think Doobie has a YouTube channel, but I know he's got a Twitch account, and I know he streams on there. So it's like, that's what I want to be like. That's what I'm trying to be like, I think.
Pablo Sarabia.
But I love how, you know how like
Keeper might be needed again.
some
He didn't hang on
esports
to the
teams
ball.
and they live together. Not all of them, but a couple of them lived. I would love to have that. I'd love to have that kind of thing. It would be so good. The best part of it would be whenever, like now when I'm streaming, they'd all respect that I'm streaming. So everybody would like be quiet and respect each other and support each other kind of thing. That would be so
Trying to
nice.
steer it
Hi to your fiance.
Good way to score.
They're doing really well. They are doing well for themselves, yeah.
It's been a one-horse race out there today.
I'd just love to have that. It would
Came
be,
close, the goalkeeper actually did get a touch on it.
it would
I
be
think
so
it's a
good.
Pretty good effort to do that much. well beaten, really.
Ryan.
I don't think you can blame the keeper, Martin. He's looking at his defenders. Why was
PC gamers know their stuff, honestly. They are like,
Now an extraordinary lead.
they know what they're doing.
You could say really game over. Slip through.
If I could afford, I think that's the next kind of upgrade for me, setup-wise. I do want to get a PC. I'll keep my Xbox, but I want to get a PC as well. So I have that option to do either or.
And Arsenal are the winners.
So at the minute, I use my laptop to
Rather
stream,
one-sided, wasn't it? Because
linked up to my Xbox and the
capacity of
Elgato
one team
capture
to
card.
dominate the football.
It's a football lesson. It was pretty humiliating for the inferior.
That is a decent
And
ball.
shoots. Oh, charged down.
Yeah, that's fine. Follow me on Twitter or Insta or whatever. I don't know. Any. I'm pretty much, in fact, yeah, I'm the same name on everything apart from Snapchat. Oh, do you know what was sad? I told you guys about. Oh right, you're typing on the chat. That's cool. Hi. You know when I told you guys about my dad's dog that died, right? Basically, yesterday, you know you go on Facebook and you get those memories from like so many years ago. My memory from 5 years ago yesterday was a picture of Teddy, my dad's dog. Because this was one thing about him, he used to love, if there was ever like an animal on TV, he would go straight up to the TV and just stare at the light. It was so cute. And I took a picture of him 5 years ago yesterday and posted it. And it came up on my memories. I was like, no, I'm not ready for this. It was hard. No, Paddy doesn't do my head and he's chill. He just keeps the stream lively, to be honest. Press conference. Oh, do you know what I'll do actually? I feel like my dog's trying to escape. We'll give Theo a bit of praise. Good player, Theo. 80 points, guys. 80 points. Ryan Fraser, thanks for putting me back into the team. I don't mind missing the occasional game, but I really need to play or I just can't be. Yeah, it's fine. It's always the same. Always the same thing. No, he's fine. He's fine. He doesn't bother me. Ozil player. What does that do then? Is that like a... okay. The Premier League title could be decided with 5 games to spare. Barber's Arsenal can secure the league title with either a win or a draw in tomorrow's match against Everton. Oh ho ho, guys. We can seal the league. We can seal the league with this game. Wow. We've got to wear the red, I feel like. Who's that guy from Everton? Who's that? Is that Idrissa Gana Gay guy? Is that him? I'm not sure. We'll soon find out. See, like, this is my alternate back four. And it's not bad, is it really? I mean, we are going to be signing Victor Ruiz on a free. Don't think he's got many years left in him. But he will do. He'll do for, like... He'll just add that extra depth with the team. And it'll look good. It will look good. Right. This is kind of risky. There, he's finally available. That's good. How is Sarabia so tired? Right, we'll keep Ozil on then. We'll go for Ryan. And who was the other option? Osaka. Okay. Keep these boys on the bench. We'll swap Torreira because he's quite tired. We'll put Matteo on there. And we might as well put Litchi on there. Plixuelo. He's gone up to 86 rated. Oh, right, okay, yeah, thanks. That's Gomez. He's good. Paddy tries to let me into football, but does... Oh, to get you into the... Yeah. Damn, it is raining bad outside. Game is taking ages to load. There we go, finally.
All about Arsenal today. They're 1 point away from the title. We've got all the cameras on the action. Watch it with us, and it's live. Hello to you once again. Martin Tyler here. Welcome to Goodison Park.
Arsenal and Everton.
Today it's Everton against Arsenal.
And Everton line up today.
Been a lot of talk about new venues for Everton Football Club, but the traditionalists will be delighted that they've stayed at Goodison Park to this point. There's nowhere quite like it.
No, we've done a few games, Martin, where the gantry's been shaking. I remember one against Manchester United. It is one of the famous old grounds in England, and you know, you would be sad to see it go.
Got the Everton lineup for you. Theo Walcott starts, a player struggling for form, and they'll play with a sole
Penalty. Straight up.
Penalty for
Paddy's
Arsenal.
good. That's good.
Step up, the penalty taken now to put his side in front. Clumsy challenge.
Yeah, it was a clumsy challenge, and the lad stepping up is normally reliable from 12 yards.
We'll let Rodriguez take it even.
Great penalty. They're even in a stronger position now. They're on
Yeah,
the verge of
how
winning the
long
league title
gone
today.
Yeah, and you've got to
are
admire
you?
the way they've
My
approached
cousin's
this match.
pregnant
They've
at the
come out,
minute.
they've
She
been positive,
is...
they've taken the game to the
She's due
opposition.
in September, yeah.
Idrissa Gana Gueye. Getting
Which is
closer.
mad because I go on holiday in September and I really don't want to be away when she has the baby. But I guess if she is, you know, it just is what it is. But I hope she can, like, either have it before I go or hang on until when I come back.
Now Suarez.
I'll have to find... She's actually... She lives in London, but she's coming up to Stoke this weekend. I won't see her because I'm working. But,
Got to keep the ball here under some pressure. Theo Walcott. Spotted that well and intercepted.
I'll have to find out what date she's actually due.
Opportunity in a wider area. Trying to pick out someone in the centre.
Unlucky.
And it's out for a corner.
2 months. Oh. Well, I go Cyprus next week.
Corner played in.
And then
Has to score.
in September, I go Cyprus with like my family, basically.
Goal kick now.
Family and friends,
Example,
actually.
and we'll show it you again of a very
And then
confident penalty
when I come
expert.
back from there, in September, me and my best friend have just booked up to go to Bulgaria.
Gueye. Gylfi Sigurdsson.
So,
Idrissa Gana Gueye.
busy times.
Rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. And that clearly is a goal.
My
kick.
boss has just asked if I can go into work earlier as well. Great. To be fair, I'll be grateful. Like, I need the extra money now.
Stopping the pass getting through with a good piece of anticipation. Now the cross has gone behind. It's a poor effort. Quick note for your diary. Make a note of this particular date. EA Sports, we've got the presentation of the Premier League fixture Everton, they'll be facing Fulham away from home.
Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about this one. Looking forward to it.
And it takes a nick off the player. Out
Mexico looks really nice. That's one place I really want to go, actually.
Sigurdsson, a return ball.
My friend from work went there. I think it was last year. Yeah, it was last year that he went, because I went to America and he went to Mexico within like a few weeks of each other. And I said like, oh, you'll be all right on the flight, because his flight was just a bit longer than mine. And I said like he was going on the same plane. So because I went, I told him about the plane. I was like, you'll be fine because you can watch movies and stuff like that. So you'll probably find the same thing as well when you go Mexico. Actually, it's really good. Like the flight, I hate flying. I absolutely hate flying. It scares me so badly. But when you go long haul like that, you'll have like it kind of looks like an iPad. It's like a tablet screen. Every person has their own. You can charge your phone up on it. You can charge your iPad. There's films built in on there. There's TV shows on there. There's games. The games aren't great, but you know, just watch like TV or a TV show or a film or something. It's really good. It's so good.
Well, not surprisingly, those fans convinced it was a penalty.
And
I'm not sure it was though.
Yeah, Mexico looks a really good place.
Could be dangerous.
I just love traveling. To be fair, I want to go to like new places that I've never been before, because I've done Spain quite a few times. My mum used to work for Thompson or TUI, as they're also known as. So she used to get like good deals and stuff, and you know, we used to go. I've been to some places that you know are pretty cool, but it's good to go to different places. I think like where you've never been before, and just I've done like you know France, Spain. I have been to Cyprus before, to be fair. Probably the most out there place I've been to is, I would say, America or Grenada as well in the Caribbean. That was amazing. That was an absolutely amazing place. Egypt, Turkey, you know, kind of standard, but I want to go to more out there kind of places that people don't always go to. Israel, actually, I went to there on a cruise. It's a nice place. Croatia's supposed to be really nice again. I've never been there. It's supposed to be good. I think it's one of them that's like, I don't think it's too expensive to get there, but I think when you're there, I think it's cheap when you're there. I loved America. I'd love to go back there. I'd love to go back to America. We went to Florida. And I'd love to go and do like Vegas, New York. I actually know so many, most of the American people that I personally know all live in Texas. So I'd love to go to Texas and try and meet some of the people from like subscribers that have been sub to me for a long time. They all seem to live in Texas. So I'd love to go there as well. And of course LA, that's another place I'd definitely do. Well done, Minia. Yeah, nice to meet you too. America's good. If you ever have the opportunity to go, grasp it.
Good competition with goalkeeping in this team, and I think he might just be going down the pecking order after this.
Well, we know the life of a keeper. You make a mistake, and invariably
Definitely.
it comes back to haunt you, and that was a big mistake.
Restarting at 2-0. And the board shows 3 added minutes.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes.
So it looks like we've won the league.
Defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting.
Not many games left either. I probably have to finish this. I'm working tomorrow. I could finish it tomorrow evening, or
All the fans are thinking about as the half-time.
Where else? I don't know. I'll try and finish it tonight. Thing is, when I work a late night, I don't get... By the time I'm ready to stream, it's like 9, but that could be a good thing, I suppose. Oh, that was a foul. Straight up.
Just a moment to remind you, if you need reminding, they will be champions if it stays like this.
And they're heading in the right direction. They're doing everything right, playing pretty well.
Well, maybe the counter-attack is on here. Surely. Good stop by
Pickford's a
the goalkeeper.
good keeper. I think he gets a lot of criticism. Undeserved. I personally like Pickford. I thought he was great in the World Cup for England. And yeah, he's a good keeper. He's a good keeper.
Performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
The way to look at it is, if a keeper makes a mistake, it's a goal. If an outfield player makes a mistake, there's people behind him to, you know, rectify that and sort it out. So it's sort of less frowned upon, but he is a good keeper. Quite a cocky guy. He's quite a cocky little fella, but he's a good player.
Which at this stage and this situation, pretty vital for them to get the next goal.
Yeah, you do wonder whether they'll look back on that chance at the end of this match with a lot of regret.
Oh yeah, because I've been asked to go into work earlier,
They're playing Watford in their next
I'll
match.
have to finish the stream a bit earlier than what I wanted to, really. But we've had a good stream, so, you know, we've done well.
Keeper controls it, never looked like bouncing off.
Yeah, they do. Everton have got some good players. Samuel would love to hear you say that, by the way. He's a Chelsea fan, but he does like Everton as well, because he really likes Richarlison. Richarlison is like I think his favourite player, I would say so, from what I've heard him say up until now.
Now that will be a corner. Corner taken by Ozil. Only partially cleared, so
No.
there's still some problems for them. Alex Iwobi. Ozil. Guiding it through. And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one. It's going to be a throw here. Mesut Ozil. Now Munir. Everton are going to freshen it up. Ozil. Great work by the goalkeeper.
Do you know, the downside to playing so much career mode, right, is I find that I actually forget where players are from. I've just seen Everton have signed that Juanmi or whatever his face is. I think he plays for Valencia. I could have got that wrong. I know he plays in Spain somewhere. This guy that's closing down Ainsley Maitland-Niles. And I was just thinking, is he there in real life? And I'm like, no, wait, you know that he isn't there in real life. But it does make you question sometimes. You're like, hang on a minute. When did that one happen?
Idrissa Gana Gueye. Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out. And it's the goalkeeper who's whacked it away. They've got plenty of possibilities, Everton, in terms of making substitutions. One's coming up now. Guiding it through. They've opened them up here.
Oh, lucky. That's a great save, to be fair. Yeah, he's good, that Davey says. He's a good player.
The change now for Arsenal. Corner played in. Cleared away, well away from goal. Could get the ball into the box now. They've defended with great organisation to get possession back after being under pressure for some time. And it's going to be his throw here. Granit Xhaka. He can lay it off to the supporting player. Throw in now. Alex Iwobi. Whipped in from the wide area. And they get it away. Crosses long towards the back post. Good defensive clearance there. Granit Xhaka. And now the shot! Got in the way.
Come on, Mateo.
To Andre Gomez. Mina. Granit Xhaka. The referee has acknowledged the flag.
Must
from
have
his
just been
assistant.
offside.
Given
Yeah,
offside.
Calvert. Lewis is a good player.
Now Andre
In
Gomez.
fact, I'm not sure if you'd be able to sign him in your career mode, but he's a good option for what league are MK Dons in? I'm trying to think now. If you could try and get him on loan,
Patience is the name of the game at the moment.
that's always a good one.
Time nearly up here, and just throw it forward a bit to their next game.
Well, Everton go up against Fulham. Well, if they play like this, they're not going to get much out of it.
Lucadinha. And it's out now for a goal kick.
Substitution
Great for
Arsenal.
the Gunners on the field, great for the Gooners in the stand.
Yeah, they've enjoyed every second of this, and didn't seem to be any doubt as to the result.
12, Stefan Lichtstein.
A look at the watch, and that will tell you 6 minutes to go.
Where have I read or have I dreamt it that somebody's after Cahill? Was it Conte again at Inter? I swear, I've either dreamt that or I've read it somewhere. Going to try and get Gilmore. Yeah, that's a good idea. You'll easily get him. Easily get him.
Corner played into the middle. Oh, that's good defending. Pablo Sarabia. And shoots! He really gave it the laces
You could-
there, didn't he, Alan?
You could buy him, I think, if that's what you were intending anyway. You'd be able to buy him, or you could wait because his contract's expiring, so you could just shortlist him. And if you're willing to wait, you could get him for free.
1 minute left on the clock.
But I don't think Arsenal would charge much for him anyway because of his being towards the end of his contract. Could possibly
3 minutes.
Of 3 minutes.
lower the offer, lower the value a bit even.
Here's Digne.
I don't think we left the trophy till the last game of the season, but we have won the league. Ooh.
Conceding the corner, now they've got to deal with it, the defenders.
Good young players.
Corner taker was Sigurdsson. He got back.
Could be worth trying to loan
to clear off the
Ainsley
line.
Maitland-Niles. He's great because he can play right back, right mid.
For these players,
He's so versatile. We've done it.
graft over the season
We've done it.
has ended in total success. They are the champions.
Yeah, relief as much as excitement, and they have been the most consistent side. You can't say they don't deserve these scenes, this joy that they're feeling out there.
I don't think we left the trophy.
And
We
they'll
might
get
do.
the trophy at their last home game.
Yeah, the last home game, we get the trophy. Fair enough. Well done, boys. Yeah, you could tempt him, possibly. I'm trying to think of other young players. Mine's gone blank. I'd definitely get Gilmore though. Look at that. Aubameyang sitting next to the manager. Yeah, I might have to finish the stream off now, guys, and start getting ready for work. It's the worst part about working late night. Like, it's good because I'm able to do a stream and stuff in the morning before I go to work, but then it's like, it's constantly in the back of my mind knowing that I've got to go to work. It's like, I just want to carry on streaming. But, that's alright. I'll try and come back later if I can. Stream again later. Possibly finish this off. Yeah, league title party. I'll go into work buzzing and my manager will be like, what's up with you? I'll be like, I've just won the league. I'm having a party. So I don't think that's bad. In my first season, we've won the Premier League officially. We're still going in the FA Cup. We've got Chelsea in that. Hi John, what's up? Oh, you thought you got no, that happened to me. I'm not even lying now. That happened to me as well. The same thing happened to me. I've just thought it's rewards day, isn't it? Brewster's a good option, yeah. Shall we have a look for you? Let's have a look. Let's have a look for... Can we do age? Yeah. So you want definitely no 40-year-olds on your side. Having said that, that's another good possibility. If you approach, like... I'm trying to think of a player who's... I don't know. Ignore it. Ignore me. Ignore me. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I was going to say you could try to approach, like... older players who have got about one season left in them, but you'll get them really cheap as well. And some of them are decent, some of them are decent, some of them are a bit slow. So you've got... Do you know, I just forgot that Fulham were in it. So they've signed... Oh, Timmy Abraham. Okay, that really just trolled me. I was like, huh, hang on. This guy's pretty good. This guy's pretty good. Yeah, Brewster's good. He's a good player as well, Brooks, but I'm not sure if you'd be able to tempt him. You need to look at like your top clubs and then look at their youth players because they aren't going to get much game time. He's a good player as well. Be good if you could get him, but I'm not sure. Not too sure if you'd be able to. You might be able to get Foden on loan. He's a good player as well. Who else have we got? He's good. He'd be good. Valued at 7 mil though. But you could look at the possibility of getting some on loan as well. And then if you get promoted, you can try and buy them after that. Just having a good look through. God, I forget how young Rashford is, you know. I think that's about it. Unless you go a little bit older than 21, which I just use that as a guideline, but there's some options for you. Look at that. Absolutely smashed the league. We have smashed the league. So we could get 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 points on what we've already got. And that would take us up to 98 points. Ah. How old is he? Good question. Oh no. Look, these are who I've got joining me. Oh, he's good actually. Get this guy if you can. Plays in the Championship for Preston. His contract's running out. He's a good option for you. He is a good option for you. Yeah, I'd go for Calvert-Lewin. See if you can get this guy though. His contract's running out, so you'll be able to get him on a free. He's a good option. I've got these guys joining me. What time are we on now? I'm kind of panicking now. I'm like, I need to try and... I've got to be at work for 3 o'clock and I need to have a shower. It's currently 1. So, I am going to finish off now. Yeah, Robinson from Preston. Go play it. Hi again. I'm going to finish off here, guys. So, all we've got left to play is these two Premier League fixtures. We've already won the league. On our last home game, which is against Brighton, I think that is going to be when we win. So yeah, when we win, when we lift the trophy, you know what I meant. We've got Chelsea coming up, so in the next stream we're going to be playing Watford away, Palace at home. Those games don't really matter, guys. I'm not too sure. I was going to say should I sim them, but I don't want to do that, because what I could do is try to play some of my youth players and then try and develop them. So I'm not going to sim them. I won't do that. We won't do that. We don't do that in this house. Yeah, we've got the semi-final against Chelsea. Fingers crossed we go through that. In my first season, to win the Premier League title and the FA Cup, I'd be pretty happy with that. I'd be happy with one of those, to be honest, as long as we qualified for the Champions League. But we've definitely qualified for the Champions League. We've definitely won the league. We have the option, well, not really the option, but the possibility of winning the Emirates FA Cup. I want to see who else is in the FA Cup, actually. I wonder if there's... How will I find that out? How will we find out? Lacazette's currently top scorer. So there's that to go for as well, see. That's why I don't really want to sim. Because at least Lacazette, I could play as Lacazette, score some more goals as him, get Aubameyang some more goals as well. Be nice for possibly get another Arsenal player up into there as well. I'm not sure if anybody else is close. Oh yeah, look, Mkhitaryan is in 10th place with 11. So if we could get him into, like, I don't know, the top 5 or something, that'd be good. We've got, let's have a look who's leading the lines at the minute. Assists is Kevin De Bruyne, Lacazette behind him, actually. Ozil's got to be there. Ozil's only got 7. Oh, wow, okay. Fair enough. We've got quite a few players in there, though, for the assist. The clean sheets, Leno's on 9. I don't think we're going to catch that up. We possibly could do. Red cards, Matip with 2. You guys want to see the other leagues before I go? We'll have a look at who's coming up to the Prem, who's possibly going down. We're firmly top. We've won the league. West Ham have just pulled up above Man U. That's going to be an interesting one, a fight for second place. Like, because West Ham are 2 points clear. City aren't out of it, really. They could still get second. As could Liverpool. Don't really think Spurs could anymore. Lovely to see Spurs not finishing top 4, although it could be on the cards. It depends. That could still happen. Chelsea are way out of the equation. I'm not too sure what's happened with them. As we come down the league, you can see Castle, Cardiff have gone. Absolutely gone. Watford could scrape out of it. That's pretty close. That is pretty close. From Leicester to Watford, there's 5 points separating 4 teams, 5 teams even, and even Brighton. It's very tight. That is very tight. It's going to be interesting to see what happens there. I've just pressed to change competition. Here we go, guys. So if we beat Chelsea, we will face either Wolves or Everton in the final of the FA Cup. Now, you would think that we had that in the bag. You would think. It's looking pretty good for us. Do you know what I'm going to do just before I go, actually? We'll go through with a lot. Come on. We'll get there eventually. Next competition. Let's go. So, Chelsea beat Swansea 5-0 and won the Carabao Cup. We're not too fussed about the International Cup. Here you go with the Champions League, guys, if anybody's interested. I do apologise if this is boring you, by the way. So in the Champions League, there's Valencia and Barcelona who are 1-1 on aggregate. Now, you would expect Barcelona to go through there, but, you know, upsets do happen. PSG are winning 1-0 on aggregate against Man City, so that's very much, they're all still open. There's Real Madrid and Liverpool and Spurs and Juventus, so I wonder who's going to make the final now. It's going to be an interesting one. Obviously, we got knocked out of the round of 16, which I was gutted about, to be honest, but it is what it is, guys. It's not ideal, but you know, Chelsea look like they could be winning that. They've got to be favourites, I think, Chelsea or Milan. Yeah, that looks pretty tough. And there we go. I do want to get a brief look at who's possibly going to be coming up from the Championship. I do apologise if this is boring you guys. I find it interesting personally. So we've got Sheffield Wednesday, who are joint top of the league with Leeds United and Norwich. All three teams on the same amount of points. That is mental. Then there's Derby, Forest and Villa. All the way. That is really close, I tell you what. And there's Sheffield United. Wow. Going down. Stoke have survived. That's depressing. Bolton are definitely down. How many fixtures do these guys play actually? 24, 48, 46 then. So they've still got 4 games left. So Bolton are down. Millwall, I think all of those are down. I'd say Bolton and Millwall are definitely down, unless something miraculous happens. Rather impossibly. QPR could end up going down though. Preston aren't really safe. League One, Sunderland going back up. Looks like Barnsley as well. And that's tight. Scunthorpe, Oxford. Who's going down from that league? Wimbledon. Coventry, Gillingham are there. That's pretty close actually, they're bottom of the league. Let's see how Vale are doing. Are they going up? Ooh, they might be in with a chance of the playoffs. Go on, Vale. Get up there, lads. Do it. They're miles safe anyway. And yeah, okay. So Vale could be coming up. Interesting. You guys want to see any other leagues? We can sort of blanch through some of these. PSG look like they're winning that. Bayern top of that league currently. How's Spain doing? Well, we've got Italy now, Juventus and Inter. So to be fair, losing to Inter, who are second, only a point behind Juve, that's not bad. We haven't, we can't be too disgraced at ourselves. We did have to field a weaker side as well because of fitness and stuff. Celtic, ooh, damn. La Liga, Santander, Barcelona top, Real Madrid and, joint second actually. Very interesting, guys. I'm done. I'm sorry if I bored you guys to tears there. I'm off. I'll be back. Hopefully be back later with another stream. I will try. If I could finish off this season tonight, that would be great. So that's kind of wishful thinking because I've got to play 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more games, possibly 7 if we make the final. So it's going to be quite wishful thinking to finish that off tonight. But if not, if I could do it tomorrow or possibly Saturday or whatever, that'd be great. I think this week I will have this season done, which is, it's been good. And thanks everybody who's joined in and supported the stream. I appreciate it. I'll try and come back later. If not, I'll be back as soon as possible.